Hi guys, Paul Dexter here. Today I'm in our video production studio. I think I've given you tours of our office, tours of some of the places near where we live and work. And today this is where we do our video editing for our tutorial videos like this and so forth. Nothing fancy, but it gets the job done. Hey, I wanted to talk about a few things. First and foremost, I want to get the feedback from some of you on a series of Jetbuilt summits. I don't know if summit's the right word, but gatherings might be more proper. Jetbuilt obviously has a group of users around the world, and we have found there to be more of a community than we would have imagined. Yes, there's the reality that you guys are in competition with each other, and we get that, and we respect that. But at the same time, more of you are interested to learn from others of you in your same field, and so there's been more of a community than we would have thought. And so we'd like to enhance that a little bit and have a few Jetbuilt gatherings. So the first one, which would be the most convenient for us, would be Los Angeles. Clearly that's a big enough city that it would be easy enough for a lot of you to get to. Clearly a lot of you live in LA already. So I would love it if you could reply to this email, shoot us an intercom message, do whatever you like. Let us know if you'd be interested in something like that. We're thinking about doing something as early as June for the West Coast, and then doing the same thing in the East Coast or Midwest, and then the same thing in perhaps in and around London area. Those are obviously three kind of hubs for a lot of the Jetbuilt users. We'd love to make our way down under if we could, and in other parts of the world. So let us know if you'd be interested in attending one of those. Secondly, this week we launched our new designer, and it's been really great. It's also been a little bit of an interesting first week, getting through some of the adverse effects of such a big rollout. There's certain elements that weren't working right off the bat. It didn't matter how much testing we did internally. Once it hit our live server, some newly discovered bugs were clearly there. But at the same time, you guys have been able to do some stunning work. And I think we're finding that out because of a couple of the bugs. We're interacting more with some of your proposals than we ever would. And so we're just seeing some of the things you're able to create in the new designer that you clearly could not create before. And I think doing it sometimes faster, but just with more artistic flexibility than you've ever have. So that's been really exciting. Also, this week, you've been able to start connecting to your dealer pricing worldwide. So it's gone from being a US thing only to now we can offer international dealer pricing. So if you haven't done it yet and you're anywhere in the world, you can connect to your dealer pricing. This works for manufacturer direct relationships only. I know many of you buy from distributors, and we have some great news there. I think it's a little too early to say it, but we've made two really big partnerships with distributors, two really big partnerships here with a couple of the largest distributors, but also in other parts of the world, we have distributors waiting for us to build the functionality needed for them to be able to put their pricing in. So over the next month, you'll be able to begin seeing dealer pricing on a distributor level worldwide, and that's exciting. Finally, our enterprise solution. We talked about that just a few weeks ago in a video like this, and we just kind of threw that out there as a little glimpse of where we're going. But boy, we've been just hearing from you guys over and over about, hey, can you give us more details on that? Is it going to do this? Is it going to do this? And it's been really, really exciting. So we are sliding a lot of those features up in our build list. We've got, clearly we're growing. We've got a lot of developers now building and coding up every single day. We're building to the demand as fast as we can. Thank you for all that feedback, and we continue to ask for it. Just today, we heard of another idea. This didn't involve enterprise. It was just another idea of how we can better present labor as a line item to people. There are just so many great ideas we're getting from you guys. So that's it for today. Thank you again for using Jetbuilt for your AV proposal solution. And as we continue to grow and fit more of your needs, we look forward to a great future together. So this is Paul Dexter signing off for today. Thank you.